because we're not sure what's going on. There could be an issue with the tube. Jesus, Walt!
That blew off a little horse.
How are we going?
207.
207. What are we trying to get to?
194.
Very good.
We were at 230 originally.
Fahrenheit. So what's 194 makes it 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And we've got then 6 Ks to cover, yeah?
So 207.
Roger that. Just waiting for Walt's car to cool down a little bit more just so we can get to the servo, because we have very limited water left on board. Once we get to the servo, then we can hopefully do a bit more diagnostics to what's going on, because we've got water to play with rather than just losing water, because I've got no more water in the tank. T-van. Apparently got my override fan, both my override fans, my fan, everything cooling with the AC running to keep it cool for now. My temp's pretty good and stationary though. I think currently it's reading as 81 degrees transmission, 91 for engine, which is fine with 30-degree heat. Like that's screwing away in there. Feel the airflow just sucking in like crazy. Not much from the top, surprisingly. Most of the airflow sucks in from the bottom. What's up?
It's unrelated, but when I'm going to check, I've just put a new app on my phone. When I want to put that OBD sensor back in, because that should be able to read my trans temp.
It won't. It'll read your coolant temp.
Yeah, but that has trans temp.
Yeah, but you need the right PID codes. You may not know what they are.
Oh, no. I'll try this app when I get it.
That's making weird noises.
That.
What I don't get is overflow. Shouldn't the air be coming out the overflow? That could be your problem. There should that there.
Water comes out of that overflow.
But why is it hissing there? It should be evacuating the system. Just be careful, because that's steaming. So my plan is I'm gonna let it just cool down a little bit, and then we're gonna start running some fresh water through here and rebleed the entire system from scratch and see how we go. See if it runs normally with the heater on for a little bit on idle, and see if that solves it. I also want to make sure that while the engine's running, it's not actually got some pressure coming back through here, which could be causing an issue as well. So a bit of investigation to play around with what's actually happening here. So for whatever reason, Wal said he's never had this pipe on for the overflow. Now that could create all sorts of problems. But I've just got my spare out of my car, and what we're going to do is, well, this thing's broken. You guys see how that's bending upwards? So I'm going to put some duct tape over to keep it down, and we're going to try to run this lower. The VYs don't have an overflow bottle, but they must still need this hose for some reason. Probably to manage overpressure. So we'll duct tape that down so it stays down and see how we go. It's actually currently pulling air out of the system as we speak. Alright, tell me, what am I doing?
Falling down there. No, I don't. No.
That definitely...
That is not cordial. That is dead.
Not cordial.
I don't know. Someone better get us cordial.
Pull down the tune first, and we'll have a look at that.
Let's try and work out why his high speed's not working. Oliver reckons the brushes are gone in it, but then it makes no sense to why it works when it's in normal running temperature.
And if you run a sequence test through the Tech 2, it also runs.
So I don't know about that.
Because it doesn't show up any faults or anything. That's what Callum was saying when he ran a Tech 2 test on it. It doesn't show up no faults. So we don't know.
I'm just going to cut these wires here to his big fan. Run 12 volt directly on some 12 gauge to his battery. Actually, I have a switch in there we can pinch too, maybe to make it switch, but it doesn't really matter. It just needs to get him home.
Well, can we not just wire it into this switch?
If you can tell me which pin's which.
I have no idea.
I'm not pulling your front dash apart as well.
I'm not doing that either.
So
Pull the tune down first, because we might be able to just fix this with a modifier to the tune. I think.
Alright.
I think that should be step one.
I'll pull up HP tuners. We're at Taylor's Lake Campground, which wasn't where we were supposed to get to tonight. We were supposed to get to Langie's Garan or something like that. But we ended up getting here because this was the closest we had to Horsham. So we could deal with this car problem that Wal's having with now his temperatures. Very interesting situation. But we'll see what we can do about this. I do find it very, very odd that that fan doesn't work when he's hot and it only works when he's cold. Very, very mysterious. Famous pig. We need to know who tuned this car last. It was EFI live tuned and it's been locked. I need to find out who it is so we can look at getting it unlocked. And then Wal pulls out the doubles. This is my water attack.
Oh, you got them? Felt so good.
This brings us to the end of our trip, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you all next time.
We'll come out and we'll shoot you with them.
Well, interesting guys. I am messing around with this to try and work out what's going on. Cut the wires from his second fan to try and determine what's happening. Looks like, unfortunately though, he may actually have an uncontrollable fan, because when I turn on the high speed, right, currently there's no voltage coming through the source lines. As soon as I turn it on and it goes to on state, we're getting 12 volts, which means the high-speed fan is in fact actually already getting power. And there's a problem with the car. Sorry, a problem with the fan. If I turn that back off, you can see here the voltage drops. So the positive line is the brown and blue, looks like, and the negative line is just the yellow wire. We can try and still force power it, but I don't think it's going to work. I think that fan is definitely bung, as Ollie said. But we'll see what happens. Give it a whirl. Doubt it though, so we might be stuck with a problem here. We've taken off the front. They've taken off the front nudge bar to allow more airflow to get under there. So it's just a matter of trying to see how we go from here. Now, brown and blue is positive, right?
Yes.
Okay.
How badly could you this up?
Well, it's one way or the other. It's 50-50.
I don't even know where your
But what would happen if you did it
phone
wrong?
holder is,
Oh, it's block his other fan, then he won't be leaving here, definitely.
Chris.
So I'm pretty
so
sure.
it would blow it up. Okay.
You want a fan? You want your second fan working? Brown. Off. You get it, yeah? So I've wired this fan that apparently doesn't work to this clamp. And that's now your power source. See how that's now kicking on? But that doesn't make sense, guys. I'm now confused because these two wires here were giving out 12 volts.
Oh, because her childcare's changing.
But it wasn't working when we put the high fan thing on. But voltage was regulated. And then I wired directly to 12 volt and it's now running. So I put it on a wiring thing with an Anderson plug to my spare jumper lead tables that I normally always keep.
So straight A's charged? Or
If that touches anywhere on the body, it'll start.
It'll start, yeah.
I presume they meant
But this is your fix for tomorrow.
would be charged.
If it starts to
But
get
just the
warm.
wording, I'm like,
Oh, it's
wait,
permanent, this is it. Just leave pig running like this forever.
how do you word that?
No. What actually, we don't even know it's broken though, do
Well,
we?
no, I don't understand because this is putting out voltage on the right ones. You're getting 12 volts.
Can we get on a call with Kellen and Ollie and just go, what the hell?
Not really. Well, I could, but I mean, tomorrow, just go get a good connection.
I feel like I should connect this first and plug that in second.
Sure.
I think that's a better idea.
Yeah, like that. So when you start the car tomorrow, and...
I don't need to connect that up straight away.
No, you don't, but I still think you should run it.
Oh wait, are you serious? It's gonna be hooked up like that tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's how temp fixed to get it done. It's basically...
Being sarcastic to me.
No, I'm serious. This is how he's going to do it. So I'll cable
Is
tie.
that safe?
Do you want to get home?
Safely?
Yeah,
Yes.
it'll be.
it's fine.
It's
It's,
not,
just all this is really doing is it's shaving the life off the fan.
yeah, it's because it's running non-stop.
It's killing the fan.
So
that
if I-
fan's potentially in you.
If
So
I,
what if that fan goes on the way home?
well, it wasn't working anyway. Because now his normal one's going to keep working as well. It's just doing the job it should have done when it got hot.
So the boys up, we're just at the same point we were.
Pretty much.
And hopefully, if that does if it does shoot itself, we're already at the other side of Melbourne, and we've only got.
Can we have the heater on?
Unplug that. Yes.
Yes, we can.
Unplug that.
That heater like burns.
Yeah, it's a good heater, but it's just it's too good.
Yeah, like it was burning my feet, and my feet like weren't even underneath the thing.
I had to when I had my thongs
Hold
on.
that for a second.
When I had my thongs on.
I'll just all-terrain action temporarily secure this.
Hot. Oh, no. With the windows open. And I'm sitting there.
So if I just leave this here, this is on. That's pretty secure there. And if we just I'd say that's not going to go anywhere, but just to be safe,
Cable tie it to it.
I'll cable tie this to the terminal.
We have bread like you.
Alright, there's your
Push fix.
bush fix. Done.
And look at that. Breath.
On. Off. On. Off.
Look at that. Just in time for the sun to set.
Yep.
Any last words?
Don't try this at home.
Yeah, don't do this at home. Not a professional, and I don't have any qualification to talk in auto electrical work or mechanical work, so follow at your own risk. So we got a complaint from these people that we were camped on top of them. That's where they are. That's where we were. That's where the next person is. And for people down the back behind us, we're all the same distance. I don't know why people are complaining about anything. Woohoo! We made it home. Even Pig made it. Even Pig's trailer made it.
Where's your little, hack job?
With my little hack job. We literally just unhitched the trailer, back my car in, and we're just unpacking stuff now, but we all made it home alright. Can't believe it. With everything that happened, we're here, home, even on schedule too, the 12th of January, the Friday, we had planned to be home, and we're home. That's amazing. Kids are now washing their bikes in the salt water. I've got a bunch of washing to do on mine, but we're just going to unpack, rest today, and probably work on this tomorrow. Because it is bloody hot here. It's like 34.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was our trip to WA. Remember, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know if you actually thought we were going to make it back, because I didn't.
Alright guys, so we're doing a bit of a tidy up, washing out the cars, making sure we did wash them already after we got our arid when in Western Australia, get rid of as much salt as you can, but we're going to do a total washover and a chassis rail wash and stuff like that today. But something I actually wanted to show you, this is Wal's airbox, and that was a new filter when we left.
Yep.
That was a brand new filter when we left. This is how dirty and how filled his airbox is. Now I'm gonna actually take you guys through the motions here. I'm gonna take off my airbox quickly and show you guys how clean, well, how much I think a pre-filter is key. No matter whether or not you travel in a convoy or alone, I think it makes a big difference. And we're talking about 8,000 kilometers of travel distance here from eastern to western Victoria, Western Australia and back, to give you guys an idea of what the differences are really to have a pre-filter on your intake filter. Get it around.
Yeah.
All right. The top side is clean, so we know nothing foreign has gone in there. if we have a look, the bottom side, look how clean that is. Same amount of kilometers on my car. That's how clean my airbox is, besides my really messy snorkel install. But that's my custom job.
I don't have a snorkel.
And the top. Have a look at what's your top look like? That's your bottom side, but is your top side clean?
Yeah, tops.
No pass-through problem.
No
So
pass-through.
even with all that crap in there, the paper filter, top side's still really clean and walls. And you know that it's actually doing its job, because if you would have seen earlier, I actually did a clean of this while I was in Western Australia, and I had to clean all this stuff off because it was just putrid. But the inside has always remained clean. So that goes to show you how much pre-filters. These are oiled, yeah. You don't have to oil them, but for maximum cleaning ability, you oil them. An interesting discovery that I didn't realise. I was washing the snorkel and there's actual sand particles, like grainy sand particles that are actually coming out of the snorkel sock. So it goes to show you what else it's actually stopping from going in your intake.